Hey guys, Inkichi's here. So today I'll be talking about the appendix, the disease associated with the appendix, the procedure used in treating this disease, or should I say in solving this problem, the location of the appendix, and much more. There is no definite or exact function of the appendix. However, there are theories that states that it helps after a diarrheal illness in which it reboots the digestive tract after this illness. And also the appendix is found on the right lower part of the body, or should I say the right lower quadrant, and it is usually 2 to 20 centimeters in length and or 4 inches in average. So the appendix is made up of the base, the body, and the tip. The base, the body, and the tip, which is the end of the appendix. So where is the appendix located? The appendix is located, okay, we are going to go about this in 3 ways to locate the appendix. So from the mouth, we have the esophagus going down. We reach the stomach. Going down, we reach the beginning of the small intestine known as the duodenum. And after which we approach the second part of the small intestine known as the jejunum. After which we enter the last part of the small intestine known as the ileum. We now enter the large intestine. And the beginning of the large intestine is known as the cecum. And the cecum is where exactly the appendix located. Is the medial part of the cecum. The appendix is located there. So from there, we reach the ascending colon, the transverse colon, descending colon, sigmoid colon, rectum, and anus. So the appendix is found in the right side, hanging from the cecum, usually. So another way to locate the appendix is using the 4 quadrants of the body, and this can be explained. So from the umbilical region, shall I say the navel, from the umbilicus, so we divide it into 4 quadrants. This is known as the left upper quadrant, the right upper quadrant, then we have the left lower quadrant, the right lower quadrant. So the appendix is located on the right lower quadrant of the body. And we can also go about this in using the regions, the 9 regions of the body. So here we have the left hypochondriac, we have the epigastric, the right hypochondriac, we have the ileum, the lumbar, I should say, sorry, we have the lumbar. The left lumbar, then we have the umbilicus, then we have the right lumbar, and finally, the last set, we have the left ileum, we have the hypogastric, and then we have the right ileum. So the appendix is found around the right iliac region there. So what is the iliac? The iliac is usually like the hip bone you feel there. That's the iliac. So, right, so the appendix is found there. So, what should I say, what is the condition associated with the appendix? And it is known as appendicitis. There's also tumors of the appendix, benign and malignant tumors. Benign are usually not harmful, usually aren't harmful, right? Right, the malignant considered much harmful. Cancerous, I should say. So in terms of appendicitis, appendicitis is associated with inflammation of the appendix, and this can be formed if there is fecalit, or should I say a parasite, blocks the base, or should I say any part of the appendix, which will cause it to be inflamed and whatnot. However, we should be worried about if the appendix ruptures or there's perforation of the appendix. This that lead to a peritonitis, which is infection of the abdominal cavity, right? Basically, this is infection of the abdominal cavity. We must administer antibiotic to the patient and quick drainage of such for the patient. Quick drainage of the abdominal cavity. So there is also a condition, or should I say a procedure used to remove the appendix, also known as appendectomy, which is the large part of the appendix. And also we use laparoscopy, in which the abdominal cavity is inflated with carbon dioxide. And why we use carbon dioxide is because this is a safe gas to use, as oxygen is flammable. I should say. Oxygen is flammable, so hence we use carbon dioxide to be safe. So carbon dioxide is used to inflate the abdominal cavity so that we can see the organs of the abdomen much clearer, to locate the appendix and to remove it as safe as possible. And there a tube with a camera is used to see where the appendix is located. And in this area, we know that carbon dioxide is used to inflate the stomach, so it's easier for the surgeon to see